Do you know you can get pregnant while pregnant? Despite the fact that it rarely happens for a woman to have two pregnancies at the same time, or to get pregnant while pregnant. Experts list 3 biological reasons that lead to the difficulty of this happening. According to the Healthline.com website, there are 3 things that happen in a woman's body when she gets pregnant, things that prevent the woman from getting pregnant again in the 9 months. MOSI, eggs not produced either from. A woman usually needs to produce a healthy egg to become pregnant. Once the first egg is released and successfully fertilized and implanted in the uterus, reproductive or pregnancy hormones inform the ovaries that the eggs are no longer needed. If a woman is pregnant, the uterus will no longer receive eggs, and all the nutrients it will produce will tell her not to prepare for childbirth. The second thing, if you are talking about the uterus or womb, it becomes difficult for another fertilized egg if there is a first one that has been fertilized and implanted in that uterus. Usually, the lining of the uterus expands to help hold the first egg, so it is difficult for the second egg to help on the edges of the uterus and this membrane. The third thing, during pregnancy, there is something called mucus plug. It is a secretion like mucus that comes from the reproductive system, whose function is not only to protect the uterus from infection but also prevents the passage of sperm. For these reasons, experts continue to wonder how it is possible. How is it possible to get pregnant while pregnant? It may be a strange and impossible thing under normal circumstances, but it is possible for a woman to get another pregnancy while pregnant. Although it rarely happens, but it happens, and that action is technically called superfetation. In other words, and in a simple familiar language, you can say that this woman is pregnant with twins. But they will be in a different form and at a different time. And often they will be born completely different, not together in a short time like normal twins are used to. The photo source. Screenshot image details. A woman with 2 pregnancies has children in her womb who differ in many things, including height and blood, although there is a difference between the fertilization of an already fertilized egg or the implantation of a female fetus. Fertilization of sperm inside 2 eggs at the same time through an action called superfecundation, then this woman will give birth to twins. If 2 different eggs are fertilized by the sperm of 2 different men within 24 hours in the same menstrual cycle, the woman can get pregnant with children from 2 different fathers. But in what we are talking about, a woman getting pregnant or another pregnancy when she is already pregnant, it means she has 2 pregnancies, and each child during this second pregnancy will have different levels of growth in the womb, they will have different blood, and they may be completely different in many things. Cases of women who had 2 pregnancies in the world. Until now there are about 10 reported cases in the world about women who got pregnant while pregnant, although it is said that there may be many more cases that could not be recorded. Recently in Australia, a woman named